All right, welcome back. So this weekend was pre-release. I did two. No, technically I did one because the second one I built my deck, but then I had to leave. So I didn't do very well on my first one. I just didn't get really good cards, and everyone else seemed to get amazing stuff, but it is what it is. Luck of the draw sometimes, with obviously a portion of knowing how to build decks, so I probably could have done better had I actually taken the time. But today I'm going to open up 3 pre-riffs. I should get back to a normal schedule of posting again, but I've been slacking a little bit. I took like a month or so off, so I'm going to finish up the remainder of Spirit Forge boxes that I have recorded and the remainder of the Gothic boxes I have recorded. I might get some of these boxes because they hopefully will be MSRP, so I don't know that I'm going to open that much because I don't know, I'm kind of to the point where I'm no longer going to open cases of this because 4 sets a year is just rough. So, I don't know how blurry that is, but it's got Vi, that's kind of cool. You got the Ash, which I guess, I don't know if she's just really good, but this time around you weren't able to play this in your deck. So yeah, both of my pre-release that I actually did were both Ornn, so I didn't play him the first one, which I should have, because someone said he kind of sucked, but he actually doesn't. He's really good. So, second one, Cassix, of course. Cool. But yeah, I think I would have done great yesterday, but like I said, I had family dinner, and that's a little bit more important to me. Man, look at all this. Diana. I would have loved any of these, but I was like playing a practice game before because me and the guy in front of me kind of finished our decks before everyone else finished, and then man, all of these. So we kind of started a game, but it would have been. I think I would have. My deck seemed pretty strong. I'm not gonna open these. I mean, by this time it doesn't really matter what's in here because by the time you see this, I mean, most pre-releases are going to be done. So I'm just going to open the packs and see what we get. You know, a lot of people seem to think that these are seeded, but I don't know. I didn't get anything good out of any of my packs. Like, I don't think I got any alt arts. I didn't get any over numbers. Other people did, but I didn't. So let's just get to the good stuff. Sereth seems kind of cool. And then, oh, who's that? Rift Herald? I don't think I've seen this. So, we got an epic. So ignoring its energy costs, but you still pay the power. Oh, and death now. I don't know. Seems alright. I like all this death now stuff because, you know, make Cartus actually do something, so we'll see. This card was amazing. I didn't realize, so the first time I used it, I thought it was kind of like challenge. Then I realized it can be 2 of their units. This card is amazing. I love this card. And then Zillion. Okay, not too bad. Nothing great. So far, I mean, I forget what was that one was orange, so she's red yellow. So I don't know. It could be your third color, orange. But usually my third color, I want it to not have any power cost. So I can just play two color runes. So you got a poppy that you can potentially play in this one. And then what the heck is this? Oh, the token duh. It's like, why is that in the back? So that's a foil. So this pack kind of shit. Kind of shit. Oh, get a buy, so that's not bad. Buy for a buy. And Kha'Zix, and then Lightning Lullaby, so Lilies. I think Lilius? Is that Lilius? Oh, nice. And that's, oh man, that's actually really good. Purple Kha'Zix, but you get the Vi, which when I attacks on an enemy unit here, that's awesome. And she has frickin' Ambush. And obviously you would, well, technically you can play any champion in the champion zone, but getting the Vi, this pack makes playing Vi probably worth it. Just for the Vi, but I'm not paying attention to the rest of the non-rare cards, so I don't know. So, but just getting an extra Vi, I don't know if a Vi comes in there. And you get Vi again, yeah. Not what you want to see. And Daisy. That would have been great for my Ivern. Oh, what does this even do? When I attack with your units. When I attack your units. What? When I attack while your units have all 4 tags. Oh, okay. Stun an enemy unit here. And then you can reduce the cost. That actually would, oh, that would have been great. I'm kind of interested in making an Ivern. I think he's weaker, obviously. I'm hearing he's weaker and constructed, but I don't know. Considering a few people said that he sucked in in limited, and I decided to listen to them. I shouldn't listen to anyone. I should just try it out. So, all right, that was the first one. Not too bad when the Vi came out in that pack, but I didn't see anything amazing. So I don't know. All right, so this one's a Kha'Zix one. So Blood Rose, this seems like a good card people were talking about. When you play a unit, you may pay 1 to gain 1 XP, spend 3 XP, ready the unit. That's definitely not bad. And it's a gear. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. And then this was temporary. When an opponent scores, draw 1. So, oh shit, what'd I do? Oh, stuck them all in there. So, I don't know, nothing for, obviously in the other slots, but as far as rare slots, nothing for Kha'Zix. Some of these purple cards might be good. I'm not paying attention to them. Yep. They don't seem seated for me. They just seem kind of blah. Well, this is a purple card, so trying to read it. Play unit from your trash. costs no more energy and no more power than the killed unit. So it's just to bring a unit back. We got Nami. Oh, she does. And a Diana, not bad. Purple card for a purple deck. That looks really cool. So at least an epic. When you play a spell, give me +2 this turn. That's actually really good. And you can play her in your champion zone, bring her out at 4. So turn 2. That is sexy. It actually looks really good. So, I mean, it's purple, so I don't think it's an over number because it doesn't have the, right? I can't tell. I don't think so. It's just an alt, right? Yeah, it's just an epic card, so not an over number. Not bad. It's still a good card for if you're going to play Kha'Zix. Definitely would play her. Absolutely would play her. Because then she goes to 5. Yeah, absolutely. So, I had a bunch of these cats in my Ivern. So I can't remember if some of them come in there. It's just blurry. Sorry. Galio. I was hearing about Galio. I don't deal combat damage, but he's a tank and has deflect. He doesn't deal combat damage, but that's a lot of might to get through, especially when you're bringing him out at 3. Yeah, that's actually pretty sexy. And then a Yi. I think that's just a normal one. So if you wanted to play Yi, you could play him. So at least you got another option, because what? The other one, well, the other one had Poppy and then another copy of Vi, so not much choice there. This one obviously has the Yi. You can stick with the Kha'Zix because you get the cards already in the precon, so. And then you got some more orange stuff. So is this the one? So this one, you get to move, and then you get the Vi. So at least this one, you got 3 choices to play. I think I would still go with the Kha'Zix. So not bad. Like I said, I don't know, nothing great either. I don't seem to be getting anything amazing that I would write home about. Well, then I would be screaming at the shop that I got. Let's see if I turn the tables. Diana, love the colors, blue and purple. Plus her ability is insane. So your opponent always has to watch that you actually have an extra mana you can add, so it makes it interesting. They always have to be on their toes. So who the heck is this supposed to be? It's like Karthus' brother or something. When I hold at the start of your next main phase, you may move an enemy unit to this battlefield. And he's a 7/6. So in this one we got, oh nice, we got Lilia. So we got LeBlanc. LeBlanc is great. I think she could, if I remember correctly, is she one of the legends you can get? I don't know. But that's another option, right? And then seeing that she's blue-yellow, you can take all the blue cards from that deck. the pre-constructed deck. And then when you play a token unit, give me +1 this turn. Tokens have tank. Is that what it is? And she's a 5/4. It's a sexy card. Okay, okay, okay. Not bad. At least you got options there. You have options. So we got a Cossacks. Which one is this one? When I attack or defend, if an enemy unit is alone. Here, give me +2 this turn and gain 2. That's actually really good. It's actually really good. And then Clash of the Giants again. I love it. But this is a different kit. But I love that card. That card is so good. I mean, just being able to get rid of 2 of their units, if they're the same might, it's absolutely insane. I managed to do it to someone, one of my last opponents, but unfortunately it was a little too late, I guess. What is this? Dancing Grenade. Deal 2 to a unit. Its controllers may play this spell again for... If they do, this deals 1 additional damage. Bonus damage for each time this spell has. So you can just keep bouncing it back and forth. That's pretty funny. And then, yeah, you don't want to see that. And then another Diana, right? Not what you want to see, considering she's the pack. So you obviously want options, not the same. So, but it is what it is. Let's see if we get anything better. Yeah, I might have to do a box. It's just, it sucks. I hate doing just boxes because at least with a case, but I don't want to open a case. Hui! Hui, what does Hui do? When I move, draw 1, then discard 1, then do the following based on the discarded card's type. Spell, draw 1. Gear, ready up to 2 runes. Unit, give me +2 this turn. That's not bad. I don't hate it. And Otacon. Nice. It's a little pricey, but you may kill a friendly unit as an additional cost to play me. If you do, I cost 1 less for each energy it costs, and 1 power less for each power it costs. Then it has ganking, I guess, and when I attack, the defender must kill 1 of their units here. That's insane, but you are paying 10 for... Well, no, because you are paying, depending on what you want to sacrifice. That's actually not bad. I mean, it's a rare, so that's not bad. I would love to see that, someone play with that. So, I don't know. All right. Do we have anything cool? Yumi! When I attack or defend, give 1 of your other units here, +3 and tank. That's not bad. She is a 1, but might-wise, what? She's a 3 for 4 might, technically. And tank, that's good. Then you get a buy, so you get a little more options, but, you know. And you got Otacon for the yellow. I don't know. Did I forget to... What's this? I don't know. So, not too bad. Nothing to write home about. Nothing to scream like a little girl for, so... Not too bad, though. I will take it. I don't know which one I would have picked. Since I'm not technically paying attention to the rest of the cards, I don't know what would be good. I would have to obviously separate them and actually look at what we have, kind of curve you got. Alright, Jin. I don't even know what Jin does. When you play a spell, if you spend 4 or more, you may banish it. And then if there are 4 spells, banish with me. Each in its trash, channel 4 runes and draw. What? So after you banish 4, that he banished, not other banishments, and put each of them in the trash. I don't know if anything would bring them back, but I guess they could. Channel 4 runes and draw 1. Really? That actually went not bad. I don't know though. I don't know. It doesn't. Seems like a lot. Would take minimum 4 turns maybe. Because if you go first turn, second turn you go to 2, then 3, then 6, then 8. So then turn 2 you could do 1 spell technically. You can do another spell, and but then you would have no. Yeah, no, I don't know. No, it would take a long time. It seems it'd take a while. You got the Vi again, and another Kha'Zix. Yeah, I mean I'm getting rares, but what are those rares gonna cost? $1. Not getting any over numbers, nothing fancy. So Lilia, so that's cool. You at least have another choice. And then Scuttle Crab. What does Lilia do? Player ready. 3 sprite unit. How much are you paying for it? Is that 4? Is that 4? I think so, yeah. This ability costs 1 less for each temporary. It's not bad. And then you got a Scuttle Crab. You play me, draw 1. Choose an opponent, they reveal their hand. You can look at their face down cards this turn. Oh, okay, so they're hidden cards. Gain 1 XP when I die. Get the effect. That's not bad. I don't know. And it matches Lilia's green-blue, so you could technically, and then you got a half this deck is blue, so that'd be, and you can technically play all the reds, and then green would be your 3rd color. The only thing is obviously making sure that one of the colors, well, that's what I like to do, making sure one of the colors is no power, so you can just do 2. It doesn't matter if you go 4, 4, 4, 4, but still. So we got the Yi. He's pretty cool. If you can build a lot of, which I think, no, this isn't the Kha'Zix one. I think the Kha'Zix one you can build a lot of XP. Conscription. Send enemy unit in battlefield with 3 or less. If you pay the additional cost, you may spend 5. That's what it costs to play this. Send any enemy unit at the battlefield instead. Controller. Take control of it, exhaust it, and recall it? Wait, why would it? It's kind of dumb. I don't get it. Do you recall it to your base then? And then you got the Epic Kha'Zix. When I attack, you may spend 3 to deal damage equal to my might. Not bad. I don't know. I don't get that card. Because do you just get it back? Do you just keep control of it until it dies then? So then it's not bad. But it's still kind of silly. I don't know. I don't know, some of the stuff doesn't make sense. And I haven't been keeping up with the rules and all that, so Diana, at least another option. Katarina, she's at least red, but I don't know, she doesn't seem that powerful, but seems kind of cool. Because I don't know how many hidden cards there are that would allow you to actually use her ability. I don't know. Last pack. Yeah, if these are seeded, then I don't know. I tell you what, I definitely don't want to open any boxes. You got Jin again, and then you got Mirror Image. So nothing special. A few signature cards, but nothing that's no over numbers, no alternate, nothing. So I don't know what deck I would pick. I'm not sure. Maybe this one, because was this one the one that had Lilia? Was this one? Yeah, because I would like to play Lilia, but I don't know. All right, well, hopefully you're getting out there and actually, doing some pre-riffs. I believe for me, there's still one more in 2 days on Wednesday. Because that store does their plays on Wednesday, so I might do that one since on my Sunday one I didn't really get to do. I had to leave for family dinner, but family dinner was more important to me. Plus my mom's spaghetti is absolutely amazing. But yeah, I might do a box. I don't know. I'm just to the point where I'm no longer going to open boxes for Riftbound. At least not cases, I guess. Because if I continue playing the game, it's kind of has to be to the point where I just keep building Annie. Maybe try other things, but I just can't. When games do 4 sets a year, it's just, to me, it's too much. I don't like it. Plus, I still get, obviously, Sorceries once a year. I still get Fab. Now I'm playing Warlord. What else? Star Wars, I only do the pre-release, so I'm not really worried about that. But it's just hard to be spending thousands every 3 months. Spend another 1,000 or 2,000 to crack a case, keep a case sealed, and do all that. At least the prices seem to be down and not 200, 220, 250 a box. They seem to be very close to MSRP. But in the end, it's not a product I really enjoy opening. It's fun to open, especially if you get signatures, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not like Sorcery. Sorcery I really enjoy opening, so I'd rather save all my money for one big party at, once a year and spend like 5-6 grand on Sorcery, I guess, and do that instead. But yeah, get out there, play some. This should go up probably tomorrow. I'll post this video and then I'll continue posting the rest of the videos so I'll get back to a normal schedule, and then maybe do a box or so of this, so we'll see. But yeah, have fun. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Get out there, play some games. Most importantly, have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. I do appreciate everyone that watches, and if you can, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs down if you hated it. It's up to you. And subscribe if you haven't. All right, folks, have a good one. Thank you.